Hello everyone, welcome to Vision Institute and I welcome you all to our YouTube channel. Welcome to Daily Dose of Vocabulary based on the Hindu editorials, and like every day, I'm again here with top 10 vocabulary words based on the Hindu editorials, and a very good morning to you all. Let us see what is our motivational line for today. For today our motivational line is: don't compare yourself with anyone in this world. If you do so, you are insulting yourself. So, this is a very beautiful line, I can tell you. To wake up with this line will give you a sense of positivity. That you should, all of us, we should think that we are unique, right? We all are unique. We should not compare ourselves with anyone else in this world because we all are unique. The thing or the talent that you have got, maybe I don't have got that talent, or maybe the that I have got, you can't do it. So we all are unique. We cannot say what you can do, I also can do that, right? So we cannot say that. All of us are unique in some or the other prospects, some of the other professions, or some of the other talents that we all have got, right? So don't compare yourself with anyone in this world. Now if you do so, if you are comparing yourself with someone, some of your friends or anyone, right, you are insulting yourself, because maybe at the end of the day, you will be cracking an examination and your friend will not. Or at the end of the day, you will become a researcher, you will become a scientist, you will become an entrepreneur, right? But your friend will not, right? So then you will understand that you were insulting yourself when you were comparing yourself with that friend, right? So that was a big insult. So never do that, because you don't know your capabilities, you don't know what you can do, what is inside you. So don't insult yourself in front of anybody, or don't let anybody insult you, right? Because we all are unique. Okay, so with motivational line, let us start our morning. Let us start with our first vocabulary word for today. Let us see what is our first vocabulary word for today. For today, our first vocabulary word is scrunch. Scrunch is a verb which means in Hindi sankuchit karna or sankuchit kare. To make something or yourself smaller to fit into a small place. So you are scrunching to fit into a small place. That means you are scrunch a paper, scrunch a box, scrunch a tin, right? That is called you are scrunching, or maybe you're scrunching yourself. That means you have to go from a very narrow lane, right? So you need to scrunch yourself to fit into that lane. That is called scrunch. Synonyms can be compress, crunch. Antonyms can be expand, uncompressed. These can be the antonyms. So how to use it in a sentence? Amelia tried not to scrunch her clothes into her suitcase since squeezing them tightly would cause them to wrinkle. तो एमेलिया क्या कर रही थी? एमेलिया ने कोशिश किया कि वो अपने कपड़ों को स्क्रंच नहीं करेगी, मतलब मोड़ेगी नहीं, इनटू हर सूटकेस, मतलब सूटकेस में वो कपड़े डाल रही है, तो वो कोशिश कर रही है कि कपड़ों को स्क्रंच ना करे, क्योंकि स्क्रंच करेंगे, बहुत टाइटली स्क्वीज कर देंगे कपड़ों को, तो उसमें रिंकल्स आ जाएंगे, मतलब ऐसे दाग पड़ जाएंगे, लाइक. Okay, so what is our next vocabulary word? Our next word is fabled, right? Fabled is an adjective which means katha mein varnan kiya hua. Or you can say fabled means something which is imaginary or mythical. Now you know mythology. Mythology is related to study that is related to gods and goddesses. That is called mythical or mythological. So that is fabled. Synonyms can be which is fictitious, hypothetical, allegorical. These can be the synonyms or similar words. Antonyms can be authentic, existent, factual, confirmed. These can be the opposite words. How to use it in a sentence? The bird of paradise is fabled to have no feet. तो ऐसा माना जाता है कि ये जो पैराडाइज में जो बर्ड रहता है, ऐसा माना जाता है कि उसके कोई पैर ही नहीं है. हैव नो फीट, राइट? दैट इज कॉल्ड फेबल्ड. Our next vocab is fester. Fester is a verb which means sarna, or you can say in English become septic or become rotten and offensive to the senses, which means septic. We generally use this term septic. जैसे कि हमें कोई घाव हो जाता है तो उसको साफ नहीं करते हैं, उसको ट्रीटमेंट नहीं करते, तो हम लोग बोलते हैं कि सेप्टिक हो जाएगा. दैट इज when it becomes fester, मतलब it becomes rotten, राइट? मतलब उसमें फंगी हो जाता है, उसमें बैक्टीरियाज हो जाते हैं, राइट? एंड बिकम्स इन्फेक्शन ऑकर्स देयर. दैट इज कॉल्ड सेप्टिक or becomes rotten, right? That is called fester. Synonyms can be rot, decay, degrade, disintegrate. Antonyms can be build, grow, please, improve, flourish. These can be the antonyms. Now, how to use it in a sentence? I know my anger will fester if I don't tell my husband how I really feel. तो मुझे पता है कि मेरा जो एंगर है, मेरा जो गुस्सा है, it will fester. That means it will become worse if I don't tell my husband how I really feel. तो मैं अगर अपने हस्बैंड को नहीं बताऊँ कि मैं कैसा फील कर रही हूँ, so my anger will become fester, right? So I don't tell my husband how I really feel. Let us see our next vocab. So we have our next idiomatic expression. What is our next idiomatic expression? Let's see. Trouble shared is trouble halved. So what is the meaning of this idiomatic expression? Trouble shared is trouble halved. It means a trouble shared is a trouble halved. तो इसका मीनिंग क्या है? इसका मीनिंग है अगर हम लोग कोई ट्रबल में हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम में हैं, इसको अगर शेयर करते हैं किसी के साथ, देन इट बिकम्स हाफ, द प्रॉब्लम बिकम्स हाफ, बिकॉज वी फील अ लिटिल बिट रिलैक्स्ड व्हेन वी शेयर आवर प्रॉब्लम्स विद समबडी, right? How to use it in a sentence? Let's see. Don't hesitate to share your problems with me. After all, a problem shared is a problem halved. तो हेजिटेट मत करो मेरे साथ शेयर करने में तुम्हारे प्रॉब्लम्स, क्योंकि आफ्टर ऑल प्रॉब्लम शेयर करने से प्रॉब्लम हाफ हो जाते हैं, राइट? लेट अस सी आवर नेक्स्ट वोकैब. आवर नेक्स्ट वोकैब इज स्केल्डिंग. स्केल्डिंग इज एन एडजेक्टिव जिसका मीनिंग होता है इन हिंदी. आई कैन नॉट स्पेल दिस. Let me tell you in English. If a liquid is scalding, that means it is extremely hot. So generally we use this term scalding when something is very hot or some liquid is very hot. So we say it is scalding hot. That means the liquid is very hot, right? So synonyms can be blistering, blazing. These can be the synonyms. Antonyms can be cold or cool. How to use it in a sentence? Even the smallest splash of hot oil on my skin would scald it, causing severe burns. तो बहुत छोटा सा भी अगर स्प्लैश हो जाता है हॉट ऑयल, मतलब गरम तेल मेरे स्किन में, तो ये स्किन को स्केल्ड कर देगा, मतलब ऐसा लगेगा कि स्किन जल रहा है. इट कॉजिंग सीवियर बर्न्स. Okay, so what is the meaning of belittle? We have our next word, that is belittle. Belittle is a verb. It means in Hindi patan, or in English you can say dismiss someone or something as unimportant. तो आप बोल रहे हो, किसी को dismiss कर रहे हो, and you are telling that something or someone is not important anymore. मतलब ये useless हो चुका है. That is called belittle. Synonyms can be disparage, deprecate, downgrade. These can be the synonyms. Antonyms can be praise, magnify. These can be the antonyms. So how to use it in a sentence? Mrs. Smith complained to the principal when her son's teacher chose to belittle him in front of the entire class. तो Mrs. Smith कंप्लेन किया मिसेस स्मिथ ने प्रिंसिपल के पास व्हेन हर सन्स टीचर चोज टू बेलिटल हिम इन फ्रंट ऑफ द एंटायर क्लास. जब उनके बेटे के टीचर ने क्या किया, पूरे क्लास के सामने उनके लड़के को बेलिटल किया, मतलब उनके लड़के को इंसल्ट किया, उनके लड़के को पनिशमेंट दिया, राइट? दैट इज कॉल्ड बेलिटल. Our next vocabulary word is derisive. Derisive is an adjective which means व्यंग्यात्मक, मतलब व्यंग करके कुछ बोलना. Or you can say mocking or ridiculing somebody. That means you are mocking somebody, you are ridiculing somebody. That is called derisive. Synonyms can be cheeky, scornful. These can be the synonyms. Antonyms can be polite and respectful, right? How to use it in a sentence? Her derisive attitude will not be tolerated long here. तो उनका ये जो डेरिसिव एटीट्यूड है, मतलब उनका ये जो व्यंग्यात्मक एटीट्यूड है, सबके साथ ये व्यंग करके बात करते हैं, ये ज़्यादा देर यहाँ टॉलरेट नहीं किया जाएगा, मतलब ज़्यादा देर यहाँ सहा नहीं जाएगा. Okay, so we have our next idiomatic expression. This is an idiom. You can think that this is just a word which is aftermath. This is just a word, but it can come in idiomatic expressions also. What is the meaning of aftermath? ये आपको समझना पड़ेगा. This is a very commonly used word, but students get confused in this word. The effects of something traumatic. तो अगर ऐसा कुछ हुआ है which has brought a very too much trauma, so effect of something traumatic, उस trauma का जो effect है, that is called aftermath. That means you can also say the consequences, right? So how to use it in a sentence? A lot of countries sent help in the aftermath of the earthquake. तो अर्थक्वेक के जो कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस ही हुए हैं, जो रिजल्ट्स हुए हैं, उसके वजह से बहुत से अलग अलग देश से हेल्प आया है. Our next word is gussy. Gussy is a verb which means सुशोभित, or you can say to make someone or something look more attractive or impressive. तो किसी को या किसी चीज़ को और ज़्यादा अट्रैक्टिव बनाना, that is called gussy. Synonyms can be adorn, beautify. Antonyms can be deface and spoil. How to use it in a sentence? The shopkeeper used a mannequin and some fancy clothes to gussy up the otherwise plain windows. तो इस शॉपकीपर ने क्या किया, उसके विंडोज़ जो है वो बहुत प्लेन, एकदम नॉर्मल प्लेन विंडोज़ थे, बट ही वांटेड टू मेक इट गसी, राइट? ही वांटेड टू गसी अप द विंडोज़. तो इसके लिए उन्होंने क्या किया, उन्होंने मैनिक्विन्स का यूज़ किया, और मैनिक्विन्स और फैंसी क्लोथ्स का भी इस्तेमाल किया उस बोरिंग प्लेन विंडोज़ को थोड़ा गसी अप करने के लिए. Our next vocab is foreclose. Foreclose is a verb. In Hindi it means मना करना, or in English you can say rule out or prevent a course of action. So you are preventing a course of action. That means you are restricting that course of action. That is called foreclosure or foreclose. Foreclosure is a noun and foreclose is a verb. Synonyms can be preclude, prevent, remove, avert. These can be the synonyms. Antonyms can be unbound, permit, allot, cooperate. These can be the opposite words. How to use it in a sentence? If the homeowner cannot meet the loan payments, the lender can foreclose and resell the house to recoup the loss. तो अगर होम ओनर लोन पेमेंट्स वापस नहीं कर पाते हैं, ठीक ठाक नहीं कर पाते हैं, द लेंडर कैन फोरक्लोज. तो जो लोन दिया है वो फोरक्लोज कर सकता है और उस घर को वो बेच भी सकता है, राइट? Our next vocabulary word is abiding. Abiding is an adjective जिसका meaning हिंदी में होता है स्थायी, और you can say of a feeling or memory lasting a long time, that is enduring. तो बहुत ज़्यादा दिन तक जो exist कर रहा है या फिर last कर रहा है, that is called abiding. Synonyms can be persisting, everlasting, perpetual. These can be the synonyms. Antonyms can be short-lived, ephemeral, transient. These can be the antonyms. Now, how to use it in a sentence? He is an artist with an abiding concern for humanity. तो वो एक आर्टिस्ट है और उसके अंदर एक अबाइडिंग कंसर्न है, मतलब स्थायी, मतलब लॉन्ग लास्टिंग कंसर्न, जो कि जाने नहीं वाला, एवर लास्टिंग. अब एवर लास्टिंग कंसर्न है, मतलब वो ह्यूमैनिटी को लेकर बहुत कंसर्न है, मतलब मनुष्यत्व को लेकर, मनुष्य की चीज़ों को लेकर, मनुष्य के कुछ भी लेकर वो बहुत चिंतित है. Right, our next idiomatic expression for today is a fish out of water. What is the meaning of a fish out of water? बीइंग अनकंफर्टेबल एंड रेस्टलेस, तो आप अनकंफर्टेबल हो या फिर रेस्टलेस हो रहे हो, दैट इज व्हेन वी यूज दिस काइंड ऑफ इडियोमैटिक एक्सप्रेशन, दैट इज अ फिश आउट ऑफ वाटर. सो वी से डोंट टेक अ फिश आउट ऑफ वाटर, मतलब अगर आप फिश को वाटर से निकाल दोगे तो देन द फिश विल बिकम रेस्टलेस एंड द फिश विल बिकम अनकंफर्टेबल, मे बी it can die also. That is when we use this kind of phrase, right? So how to use it in a sentence? Our new teacher looked like a fish out of water. Nobody was aware of the issue. तो हमारे न्यू टीचर कैसे लग रहे थे? ऐसे लग रहे थे that he is just a fish out of water. That means he was very uncomfortable. Nobody was aware of the issue. लेकिन इस issue को लेकर कोई भी aware नहीं था. So we have our last vocabulary word. What is it? Aghast. Aghast is an adjective which means hakka bakka, or you can say suddenly filled with strong feelings of shock and worry. That means you are shocked. Okay, suddenly you get a strong feeling or a shock. Suddenly आपको एक shock लगा और a worry, मतलब आप चिंतित हो गए. That is called aghast. Synonyms can be anxious, dismayed. Antonyms can be unsurprised, calm. These can be the antonyms. How to use it in a sentence? The teacher was aghast at the large number of students who failed the easy test. तो टीचर अघास्ट हो गई थी बिकॉज बहुत से लार्ज नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स, बहुत से स्टूडेंट्स फेल हो गए एक इजी टेस्ट में. सो द टीचर वॉज अघास्ट एट द लार्ज नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स. तो टीचर वॉज शॉक्ड दैट अ लार्ज नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स फेल्ड एन ईजी टेस्ट, right? That is called aghast. So this is our last slide, and this is our top 10 vocabulary words based on the Hindu editorials and with 3 idiomatic expressions for you all every day. So please write to us how you are liking our sessions, and click on the like icon if you like the video, and share it with your friends and relatives. If you think somebody needs this, share it with them. And if you are new to our channel, do subscribe our channel and hit on the bell icon so that you get all the recent updates. So thanks for watching. See you next day. Till then, take care. Goodbye.